It's time for Rabbi Minkowicz's weekly Torah lesson. Here with his spiritual perspective and insight, Rabbi Minkowicz.
Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha AZINU. The question of the week is, how do you define faith? So in this week's Torah portion, Parsha AZINU, where the beautiful song, it says, that God found us in the desert. So Rashi says, what does it mean he found us in the desert? So Rashi explains, he found us faithful, ne'emanim. We are faithful to him in the desert in three ways. One is we accepted God's Torah. The second thing is we accepted his kingdom, Malchuso. And the third thing, we accepted his yoke. So the Rebbe explains, what's the difference between Torah, kingdom, and yoke? And that's an expression of faith. So everything, Torah is very simple, that we're willing to study and follow the Torah. Okay, so you think we're done. But then it says, no, Malchuso. Malchuso means we're willing to accept him as a king. And when you accept someone as a king, we know that a king, whatever the king says, you're ready to do. You agree, you disagree, you understand, you don't understand, you're ready to do everything God says. That's like an upgrade from not only studying the Torah and following the Torah, but actually whatever God says you're ready to do. So what does it mean? Oil, the yoke. What is the yoke adding? So Rebbe explains, the yoke is adding where you're proactively looking and searching for whatever God wants, you proactively want to do. Malchusa means God tells me to do it, fine, I'm ready to do it. Oil means, no, I want to know what God wants. What else does he want? And you look for ways to do what God wants, to build and create that relationship. So, to answer the question, how do you define faith? So faith is not only by studying Torah, and by being willing to do whatever God asks you to do, but more importantly, faith is by proactively thinking and searching for what God wants and doing whatever God wants. This week's Torah lesson is in memory of Baruch ben Aryeh Leib and Shlomo ben Yosef. May their souls be elevated by the Torah we're studying in their memory. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's Torah lesson. For more information, please see our website.